welcome to Scene It All. Today, we are going to be talking about the Oscar winning movie called Weapons. Now, if you guys haven't heard of it, the movie is very interesting. And it's
Yes, very.
this movie was made at $38 million, and it made $270 million.
Wow.
So the movie, if you haven't guessed, is about uh, 17 third graders disappeared at a certain time of the night, all randomly, and the whole premise of the movie is to figure out why. We start the movie after it happened, and then we look at the perspective of the teacher, the grieving father, the police officer. Then we have a junkie and Alex, which is the young boy who was the only one that did not leave with the other kids. So, couple things. This movie is the director slash writer wrote this movie because he was grieving of a friend who happened to have, from my understanding, he fell off a balcony and landed on a driveway and passed away, and he didn't know how to grieve at that, and he he landed in all that happened at 2:30 in the morning. So a lot of references to that 2:17 is around that time. They think he fell and he passed away at 2:30 in the morning. So that's one thing. And then also the director is an alcoholic. He said that the whole premise of the movie, if you didn't catch it, Alex is basically him when he was younger, and he's saying that if you didn't catch it, he doesn't care. He's like, it's enjoy the movie, but it was outside entities, alcohol coming into his house and his family, and he didn't know how to act, and he didn't know what to do, and wasn't equipped to handle it. So that whole him being quiet and all that, that's just him as a kid trying to figure out, how that's gonna, how everything's changing around him, and he's trying to figure out how to live that way now that he's gone to. So that basically the witch is alcohol for Alex, because he doesn't know, he can't control
Uh,
it. That's that.
That's so
Um,
depressing.
yeah, yeah. So he said that he had to learn how to live with it, and that's his thing. The other thing is the way the kids run. I don't know. Some people say is the Naruto run. That's an anime. I don't know if you've seen it. It's one of the best animes. But he runs with his arms backward like that. But it's actually no, it's from that. It's a famous picture for the Vietnam War, where the girl's naked and she's running after they got bombed, and she's just nude and she's running. So that's where they took it because it was a creepy pose, and that's how he used it in this movie. Um, and then it's broken the movie's broken down into different characters. So that's good. I like
Like
that.
Vantage Point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pedro Pascal was actually going to be in this movie. He was going to be Archer, the grieving father, but just because the movie, there was a lot of scheduling conflicts and a lot of protests and all this stuff happening, that it just delayed it, and he had to recast everybody brand new from the start.
Oh, sucks.
I don't know. I think I liked what's his name better.
I'm just saying, like, to spend all that money and then, oh, just kidding.
Yeah, that's true. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. I know that Josh Brolin said that he loved the script, he loved the movie. It wasn't boring; it was different, and that's why he took
Yeah.
that role. So, besides that, that's all I got. Let's talk about weapons, bro.
Okay. The main thing about this is the movie won an award. So we're going to discuss eventually whether it's underrated or overrated.
What award?
Huh?
What award?
Won award. I mean, yeah, whatever.
You
Yeah,
had one job.
one job.
It's an Oscar. She won an Oscar. The
You
movie
had
You
won an
say
one
Oscar.
job,
Oscars, so it
Joe.
sounds like awards. Speaking of multiple,
Best supporting actress.
yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, so who do you guys
Yes.
think stole the movie besides the best supporting actress? Who do you think owned it, or what do you think owned it? There's a lot of things in there. Those kids and the
I gotta say,
different
Alex. I think Alex stole it.
the
Just
kid.
him being, yeah, the kid, just
Yeah,
being
he did a good job.
quiet. Yeah, he's just being quiet. He played the role like his aunt told him to. And no time did he break, and he had to learn to be an adult by feeding his parents, feeding the kids, and just going around ignoring his teacher and pretending nothing's wrong. And then at the end, just he came up with a plan. I was like, that kid's smart. He came up with a plan and took into action. So I think for him not having a lot of lines and he was part of the movie, he did a great job. I think he stole the line.
Yeah. And I like it when directors, producers, whatever, let kids act like kids.
Yeah.
So I really like that.
I agree. It was a tie actually between Alex and I think James is his name, drug dealer, drug addict, whatever. Yeah, I liked him too, not for what he was doing, but I agree with Alex's role. He did a good job acting with the parents being messed up and not telling anybody, so on. And yes, feeding people with soup was kind of creepy. But
Yeah.
I also like James too. His role and his story of being desperate to get money for drugs and whatever, pawning off things. And one of the scenes that got to me was, he was desperate for money, so he went into that house and tried to get all the forks and everything. And you see the two figures in the background, and then all of a sudden they move. Like, oh man, that's just that guy's got guts. But when you're desperate for money or whatever, so for me, I actually had a tie between those two. But yeah, that's a good point about the kids acting like kids. That was pretty good.
You know what scene got me? Because it creeps me out. And anytime the movie does this, it freaking gives me the heebie-jeebies. When he got stabbed when he stabs the cop in the face with the 3 needles. Ugh,
I thought it went
ugh.
to his eye at first. I'm like, oh gosh.
No, right in the cheek. I was like, he probably got his gums.
Yeah, I know.
I like the
Like in Saw, when that chick gets thrown into the like
uh,
pool of needles. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm
I like
with you about the
that.
needle thing. Yeah.
I like that because it's a was it recurring? So he got stabbed in the beginning by the needle. So I like those things, recurring things like that.
We're good.
Like an
Speaking of
inside joke.
Yeah.
speaking of that, you guys liked how it was different, like vantage points, different stories, different scenarios, makes you think about how that stuff happened or how it was done. Was it done correctly for you guys?
You can go ahead.
For me, I would say yes, because it kept me suspenseful the whole time, just like wondering, okay, wait a minute, okay, so that's that and that, and then now we're gonna go with this person and that. And so yeah, they did a good job. So, and my
Yeah.
favorite part was Josh Brolin, his role, as he wasn't much part of it at the beginning, which was good. And then later on he was pretty much most of it. I don't know about you guys if you agree with that.
One of my favorite movies is Vantage Point. So
Okay, yeah.
I really liked this movie. But it keeps your interest, which is nice, because then you're like, okay, what are they going to show me next?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
because every single one gives you a little bit more of the puzzle, but also, more of the story, which is nice.
Yeah, I liked it too because it broke down things that happen. So, for instance, at the gas station with the Asian principal coming down with blood and everything, and he's
Right.
coming after her. Usually in movies, you don't get explained what happened. You just get what just happened right now at the moment. So it was nice to see the backstory of what happened, how they got to that point.
Which
And
was gross.
yes, it was really gross. But no, I
Smashing his.
liked it. I
That
really
was
liked it.
just yeah, oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but movies like Hostel and stuff, I don't know. Like sometimes gore is too much, but I appreciated how they gave you gore, but didn't make you like focus on it. It was like, yeah, he was smashing his husband or partner's head in,
It was only the
but
gays that got the worst death and the witch, but I mean, but everybody else, like,
I was like, the witch, definitely.
yeah,
But I like how they don't like put your face in the gore though. It's
Right.
like, you know, you
yeah,
see little bits and pieces of it, or like, you
yeah.
know, when he was smashing the skull in, like you see it from a point where you know what's going on, but it's not like stare at this thing happening.
Yeah, that's true.
I
So
like that.
that kind of goes with me about if you guys think that we need a deleted scene or something like that to it. I would say no because the way that was set up with different vantage points,
Yeah.
and it just pretty much I don't know, always it would have ruined the movie, I guess, or the story. So I
Yeah.
don't think there was anything needed. Although I was questioning the whole hot dog thing at first, why there were so many hot dogs. It's like, what the heck?
Mhm.
I was like, I would like to, a deleted scene about that. I'm like, where did that come from?
It's from a
Funny.
behind the scenes, skit also that he did back in the day. You can watch it. I'll send you the link.
Okay. So
For
I'm
me, it
guessing,
was, a lot of the online, people wanted, to see the witch's power. So, because you see her weak and then you
yeah.
see her really strong. So
Oh,
people
okay.
wanted to see, like, how she got that strong, how is she getting that strong? And then throughout the movie, I think they said, like, that little tree of hers, if you
Right.
see it, like, the tree's not blossoming, that means she's at her weakest, and then it's
Oh,
opening slightly open, that means she's, like, in her mid stage, and when it's open, she's at her full stage, but you have to keep an eye out for that. But for me, it would've been that, is, like, explain to me how those
yeah.
kids or and the adults are feeding her power.
I mean, for me, that kind of leads into the plot hole because I mean, she must be like getting powers off of their poop because no one poops.
I
Yeah.
noticed. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, how and where are they going to the bathroom? I'm like, if those pants are just sitting on the couch,
If they eat so much food, it's
okay.
still, yeah.
Yeah, and not only all the kids, they're just standing there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Like,
just,
Yeah.
they're gonna go pee and poo.
Yeah, I don't wanna see it, I'm glad they edited that out.
Hey, that's the soil for her tree, and that's how she gets the powers.
Right?
what about, do you guys have any good lines or favorite lines about that movie or any bad lines? I didn't think there was anything really bad lines, but,
Yeah.
for me, which introduced for me, it was one of my favorite lines was the principal or whatever that guy was, and Gladys steps in for the first time. Your 2 o'clock is here. I don't know who she was talking about. And then the secretary tells him, "Oh, yeah, your 2 o'clock is here." And then she steps in and it's like,
There's that her.
yeah. That was just actually one of my favorite and good line because it was done very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
just her just coming in, just like that. Oh gosh. What about you guys?
I I agree with that. I think that's part of my favorite, and what made it my favorite is how when, and Gladys sits down and starts
Yeah.
talking to the principal, the secretary's still there. She's like
Yeah.
and then he's like, "I gotta tell her to leave." Like, she's like, "What is this?"
Who is it? It's just, yeah. So
But
Yeah, I don't know that I had a favorite line. Yeah, I don't know that I had a favorite line.
it's
okay.
tough because this movie doesn't have a lot of, like, big dialogue. It's very
Yeah.
quiet,
Yeah.
And
It's
it's a
just
lot of because you're watching the same thing over and over
yeah,
again. It's a lot of the
yeah,
same line.
yeah. So yeah. So it's really tough to
Right.
find that.
Different vantage points and yeah, going back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my favorite, funniest is when the drug addict's in the back of the car and he's like, "Are you going to get the reward money?"
Oh
Well,
yeah.
wait a minute. And it's like,
That's
bro, no,
that's the
he's
least of
the
your
cop.
concerns.
The cop too
So
cracks me up. "You don't have AIDS, do you?"
Yeah. Nothing I know of. All right, good enough for me.
so I know this movie probably had a lot of wait what moments as well for you guys. I had two of them. You discussed Gladys and the whole tree. One of my wait what moments was how many times did she cut herself? And to do all these things, and it's like, how many spots can you cut yourself so many times?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a wee wobble moment for me. And then the other one was when that poor guy got his head bashed in and then he threw up all that black stuff, whatever that was, the principal or whatever
Yeah.
he was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
And
black stuff.
that was like, what the heck was that all about? You know,
Yeah. That
so
caught me off guard. No, I
so
agree
those
with
were
that one. Yeah, I agree with
yeah.
that. That black tar stuff. Yeah, that freaked me out. I was like, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting that. The
Yeah.
other one moment is the Josh Brolin when he's sleeping in his kid's room, and
Oh,
Gladys is like at his ceiling, and then he just wakes up and he's like, "What the?"
yeah, I know.
He's like, "What just happened?" He's like, "What did I just see?" Oh man, that would crack me up. But yeah, that was my wet moment.
For me, other than like the whole going in the bathroom thing,
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm like
yeah, I know.
when the mom went to the teacher, by the way, couldn't stand the teacher, I would recast her.
Oh,
Um,
thanks for that question.
yeah,
And then who
sorry.
would you recast? Dang,
Who would you
right.
recast?
What he jumped or he jumped?
I'm sorry, but but when the mom of Alex, when she's like under the trance or whatever, she goes to the car where the teacher was in. And first of all, I was like, if you're stalking someone, why did you leave the doors unlocked?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
dumb.
right.
Because she was drunk, because she was
Oh yeah.
putting
Oh yeah.
liquor in her
But still.
big gulp.
And then when she went to go cut her hair with those big old scissors, I'm like, first of all, you probably would have cut her ear. Second of all, hair don't cut like that. Third of all, the lock that she cut was way too long for how short her hair was.
Oh my god.
That was just
I,
like, it took me out of it for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
I
it's
just
That was
pretty
found
my,
it
good.
creepy.
I was
The
like,
way they did it was creepy. Her
yeah,
hand just comes up. You're like, "Ugh."
yeah,
first of all, I would never sleep like that in front of someone. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I know she was drunk, but still, like, just.
Yeah.
Wow. So I guess that goes on to the next one. Who would you replace? And so get him like that teacher that well.
just annoys her. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Like, I guess she played a non-likable character well, but I just didn't like the actress in that role. I don't know who would be better, but I didn't like her in it. That's why
Yeah.
she didn't get the award.
Oh, just
Oh my god. Oh man. I have to agree with Amber on that one. She was in the recent werewolf movie that came out, Wolfman.
oh
She wasn't that good in that movie either. So that one and in this one, she's kind of like bland, like her characters, or she just makes her characters bland. I don't know, but I just feel like I can't. She doesn't get me
Yeah.
invested. You know, she's going through a lot of stuff and she's going through everything, but emotionally, I couldn't just get in there and do it. Like Josh Brolin, I was like, "Yo, bro, I understand."
Hmm.
Her, I was like, "You're a witch. Write it
Yeah.
down." You know?
Also, your kid's kind of a jerk. You should probably check on
Yeah.
that.
Matthew's a bully. Matthew's a bully.
Huh?
I would replace anybody. I was fine with whatever, but okay. um well
Sorry.
going one of my favorite scenes. You were discussing, I think, Richard, about him, Josh Brolin, sleeping in the kid's bed and seeing that. That's one of my favorite scenes was him being a dad and sleeping. I'm sure there's more to the story that I missed, that he was sleeping separate from his wife or whatever, but I know he missed his kid, so he was sleeping in his room pretty much every night. So I thought that was pretty good, being a good
Yeah.
father and everything. And you
Yeah.
guys had any
He did a
favorite
good
scene?
job at that.
Yeah,
Like, because you really feel like, damn, I'd probably do that as a parent.
yeah.
Yeah.
As a parent, right? Yeah, missing your kids.
I'd go mad. I'd go crazy.
That's
Anything
true.
for you, bro? Yeah. Favorite
I
scenes.
think the introduction to Gladys is my favorite scene.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
The principal.
The principal, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it was so amazing. She was just, because you get to see little pop-ups of her, so you're like, "What is that? What is that?" And then every time I see her, I always connect her to uh, Conan O'Brien's Oscar ceremony. Now I was like, I didn't understand it, but now I understand
Now,
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, now I understand. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, I understand it now too.
you know what though? My only gripe with her character, my only gripe is I wish they didn't make her so much like the Joker.
Oh,
She
with all the
wasn't the
paint and stuff, you mean?
Yeah, and like kind of like the mannerisms like Heath Ledger's
Oh,
Joker.
oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So regarding her acting and her style. So the director writer told her he wants Gladys to play a certain way, and he gave her two options. One was she plays a woman, a person who's very sick and does witchcraft to try to get better because she's got a life threatening illness. Or she could be kind of like No Country for Old Men. If you remember Sugar, he's got that weird haircut and he's killing
Never
people.
watched it.
A
So it's
long time ago.
basically he gave her second option is she's a monster who's trying to pretend to be a human. So
Oh.
she's trying to, and she doesn't know how to be human. So that's why her mannerisms are weird and awkward because she doesn't know how to be a human.
Yeah, man.
So
That makes sense. Okay.
So those are the two, and the director says, "I don't know which one she chose. I just go with the movie." So it could be one. She could be a monster that So
Well, and that's the thing, because I'm like, with the makeup, the wig, just everything,
yeah,
it was, and I love Heath Ledger as a Joker. That's why I was kind of like,
Mhm.
it's been done before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
But it wasn't. It
True.
was more of No Country for Old Men. Watch that movie. That's kind of what she's
Good
trying to
movie.
do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
That
right.
also won an Oscar.
Maybe I'll put that on my list. So would you guys survive if you were in any of that movie?
No.
Nope.
Hell
No,
no. Hell
no.
no, man. Hell
Nope.
no. No. Like,
I don't know how Josh Brolin's still alive after all that stuff, but yeah.
yeah.
Because I think they kind of allude to that, though, because like the whole theme for anything with him in it was, what do you think it is? If you don't understand it, then what is it? And so he was the only one who was like actually thinking critically about everything,
Yeah.
instead of just, oh, well, it is kind of what it is. Like, I'm just here in on my island.
Yeah.
So maybe
So
he
that,
had a strong mind.
yeah. Yeah.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the vibe check was there too, being the suspenseful and creepy and whatever you want to call that
I
movie.
really liked it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that it was a refreshing take, even though
Yeah.
I'm saying here, that the character was too much like the Joker. But overall, the movie I thought was a really refreshing take on horror /
Yeah.
thriller.
Yep.
I just hate, and I know a lot of movies and shows do this now, where they like basically give you how they got the title of the movie, like really blatantly. So when it came up, I was just like,
They're like weapons.
yeah. And I was like, I like living in the subtlety for it, I'm like, like discovering it and being like, oh, ha ha ha. But just kind of there in your face, there's a weapon over this home.
Yeah.
Think of the title. Oh, these people are being used as weapons.
I didn't think about
And it-
yeah.
And then it just was too much.
I don't think it was
So was it? I don't know if you ever seen those commercials for the Cameo. What do you think it was? That one guy from Verizon or from Apple? Remember that young dude? He was helping Josh Brolin look at the ring camera. Remember that guy?
I used to
Wasn't he in
remember him
the?
from what do you call it? From Die Hard, the techie guy.
Yeah, and he was in Dodgeball, right? Too that kid.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
Dodgeball. Yeah.
Would you consider him a cameo? Well, I think that was.
Yeah,
Good.
because he wasn't even there that
Are you
long.
guys talking about Justin Long
Yeah, that's it. Justin Long. That's it. Yeah.
from
That's his
Jeepers
name.
Creepers?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm like,
Was-
no, he was. I guess he wasn't a cameo, but he wasn't really like a supporting role.
He was a cameo. He's literally just like hi.
No, he was there more than once, though.
Was just
I
at
couldn't
the
remember where he
house.
was. But he was the Apple. Remember that commercials back in the day? Those Apple commercials? Nope.
No.
I don't remember him being in an Apple commercial. I definitely remember him in Jeepers Creepers because big old crush. And
Oh,
then,
jeez.
and that with a rose tattoo and everything. And I definitely remember him in Dodgeball because he was like super dorky in it.
Yeah, he was. Yes, the infamous him lifting that lady, that big.
Yeah.
So, what about the ending? Did you guys like the ending or something different? I was mixed about that ending. Well, first of all, I couldn't understand what he was saying towards the end. Besides, yeah, it's like Wait, what now? What did you just say? Some kid kind of normal and something.
Well, you see, I liked that because at the beginning you're kind of like, oh, this is being narrated by a kid. Oh, okay, we're supposed to kind of see it from the kid's perspective. They don't know what the heck is going on. So I liked it. I liked that they ended it kind of in the same way. And I like kind of somewhat of an ominous ending. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked the way it ended.
Okay.
So I agree with Amber. I like the way it ended. It was everybody still has to rebuild. Everybody's working to get them better, or if you can't get better, you're screwed. It wasn't a Hollywood happy ending, but the director had a whole complete different ending that he wanted to do for video or special edition. And it's basically, he said that throughout the whole movie, he wanted to get this, the teacher team up with other people and have a gang fight with the witch and her team, and have it whoever dies at the end, have it all ends a gang war. That's what he was looking for. You know what? That would look pretty awesome, actually. But I don't know.
I don't know. And that's kind of what bugs me. Not bugs me, but I mean, it makes the ending a little more realistic, but you're kind of like, the witch always gets killed and no one ever knows how to reverse the magic.
Right. And that's where I'm getting at with that part. Just something about seeing that witch running away from those kids was just wrong. I just didn't like that. And
It's
then I don't know.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was exactly. It was hilarious. It wasn't creepy or any suspenseful. How can you go from this crazy witch speaking everything to running away from kids who went through different houses? I'm like, oh my
I
gosh.
don't know though, because it kind of pulls you out of that dark space that is really easy to get into.
It just-
Like
yeah.
like in Insidious. Like
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
watched Insidious, right?
Yeah.
No?
That
Okay,
was
well,
too scary. Huh?
well, you remember Insidious, like it's scary, 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 and then
Right.
there's just the kid or like the devil. Then it's like all of a sudden it's circus clowny, or there's this weird music that like people are just kind of like jiving to, and you're like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like it pulls you back out so that you can go back in. Like
Right. Yeah.
you know, I like the hills and valleys, so you're not just like feeling icky.
I mean, I liked it because she knew the end. Like the end is dark. She's gonna get eaten alive by kids. Like you better run. Like because they don't stop. They're
Because
just
they're weapons.
their weapons, is right. They don't stop. Like you saw those little kids jumping through glass, breaking furniture, everything.
Yeah, that was just too much. That was just
Well, and Alex doesn't know that to stop the magic, you put the stick in water or whatever.
or whatever. Yeah, I was like, that's
Hey man, that kid was living there with that witch a while, so
that was creepy. I know. I would not sleep at all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't know if you saw the movie District 9, but that's how that one guy died. He was getting eaten. But you never saw that? Okay. But that one bad guy, he got eaten by those guys, those monsters at the end.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of that, how he got eaten alive. I like that better, District 9, but not this. Anyway, moving on. Oh,
And I do like, hold on before you move on, I do like that the witch, because she's a bad character, they did show more gore with her.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, take that, B.
Yeah, take that. Jesus.
Like she dead, man. There ain't no coming back. Like
So did you guys-
man, just
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did you guys think that was overrated or underrated, the whole movie? For the Oscar winner.
Hey, you know the title, you know what they won.
Not Oscars.
I mean, with the whole Joker thing aside, I think she did a good job.
Yes.
Believable. You got into the character. She fit into the storyline instead of just the one wacky person or the one good actor amongst crappy actors, you know? No. I'm saying like she did really well with the story instead of it. Because you know, like Jake Gyllenhaal, I was talking about him, but anyway, he's a really good actor. But in a lot of movies, he's like the only good actor. So it's like, well, obviously, you know, he's going to stand out. But here, so many people did like a really good job. And she still stood out and she still contributed to the movie and didn't like steal everything from every scene. I think she did a really good job.
So you think she deserves that award, that one award, among all the other whatever movies they were in? I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
the other winners.
I can somewhat kind of overlook the whole Joker parallel thing.
Yeah.
Not a Joker. It's for No Country for Old Men.
Whatever, same thing. To me, it's gonna be the Joker because I haven't seen that movie.
Okay.
I thought Heath Ledger right away. So that's my only gripe with the character. Other than that, I think she did a great job. Great job.
I think she did a great job, but for me, I think that what's her name from was it Song Blues?
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson did a really good job in that movie. I think that she was a good top contender for it, but I'm glad she won. Yeah, it's the movie. That movie is. I hate how they market it. They market it as a cheesy love story that they like to sing karaoke and they make it big. No, no, that is not the movie. That is not the movie.
Well, I
It's
mean,
dark
I
after dark.
alone would watch it just because of what's his name's in it.
Oh, don't tell me
Um,
because of Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. But I mean, I really like The Greatest Showman. I like,
Yeah.
basically almost
Yeah.
anything he's in. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, he's
it's
good.
probably
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
But
Dark
Richard, I don't
movie.
know how you watch so many damn movies with a kid.
I know.
I'm
He
like,
always
damn, you
has.
watched all these movies.
He always has. I don't know how, but he does.
Maybe because I like shows more.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah,
Well, for
I
me,
recommend
like,
Sung Blues. Just know that it's really depressing.
okay,
And
good
it
to know.
didn't win an award at all.
Oscar nominated.
Yeah, well, we're reviewing award winners.
Hey, sorry, bro. What were you
Winner.
saying?
Yeah. Well, like you with the whole Joker thing, aside from that cheesy for me, her running away from kids like that, she also did an excellent job, and she deserves that award considering. I looked up her other movies she's made, so she's yeah, she did good. I think it was underrated and very well done. So
Not only that, but imagine like being in all that makeup and that wig the whole
Yeah,
time you're on
the creepy
scene. Like,
wig.
ugh.
Yeah, the creepy wig.
No,
Just
I'm thinking hot and itchy and like
Mm.
gross and
But if you guys notice, in the beginning of the movie, she has no hair. She only
Yep.
has
Yeah,
like 2
right.
strands. So she wears that red wig, and then towards
Mhm.
the end, she doesn't wear that wig anymore. It's her natural long hair, black hair. That's her
Yeah.
transitioning back to full power.
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
Yeah.
When she's
Yeah.
running away from the kids, she's got the full
Come
power.
on.
I don't remember that little detail.
I do remember about her. Like, this is Aunt Gladys. She's going to be with us for a month. I don't know. Just, nope.
But since Aunt Gladys was so popular, right now they're working on a prequel. So,
Ah,
of
jeez.
Aunt Gladys. Yeah. So coming soon.
Great.
I'd
More
watch it.
creepiness.
Yeah, I watch it too. I would watch it.
So you
Yeah.
approve, Richard? Then?
Yes,
You-
it is. That's a good.
We
Movie.
everybody like that movie. Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
good choice. It was really
Good
good.
choice by me, I guess.
Yeah, maybe that was my choice first.
That was your choice. Yes. The wife
when
wanted to
you
watch
said
it.
I was like, this mother.
Let me tell you what's sad, even more sad is my wife wanted to see it and she never did get to see it. I ended up watching it anyway. So
She didn't watch it and she made you pick it?
yes. Who has time for this? Apparently, I kind of do.
I made Amanda
Where's
watch
time?
this movie.
Oh, yeah? Did she like it?
She fell asleep 5
Oh.
minutes into it. So.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Of course, I watched it this morning at 5:30 in the morning, but yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
Dang, I bet that woke you up.
That woke me up. Yeah, it did.
All right, Amber. So it's are we done with all the questions, or is it Amber's choice now?
It's Amber's choice. Yep.
I don't know what to choose.
Since I took your movie, I know.
Richard, what's yours so I don't take it?
Oh,
You've
Jesus.
you've probably been looking forward to your choice. So
Uh,
I will pull a Joe.
Oh, gosh. Jesus.
Which one? Which one?
Because you've probably watched all of them.
Oh yeah, I have so
I
much
was
time.
gonna do Sinners. That's my movie.
Okay, I figured because I was like, if I say Sinners, Rich is gonna be like, no.
I knew you were gonna pick Sinners. I knew he was.
Yeah, it's the best movie, man.
Best? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, for this whole year, yeah, I recommend it. I love that movie. So many good references.
All right.
Well, I have yet to see it, but I'll wait until your turn. So
Yeah, me
mine,
too.
I have to look at the list again.
Oh,
I think
jeez.
I think I want to do either the Leo DiCaprio one or I forgot which other one.
Go through your list.
Yeah, I'll go through the list that I wrote that I don't remember.
I saved it and I printed it, so I'm like, I gotta make sure I remember all this. One battle
Eeny,
to
meeny,
another.
miny, and then you didn't even get to choose. Your wife did.
Exactly. That she didn't even watch the movie.
That's
So
funny.
it's sad.
Women.
What's K-pop Demon Hunters? I never heard of that.
Oh, I'm definitely not choosing
That's
that one.
Okay, good. I'm like,
that's a Netflix sing-along movie.
Yeah, it's an animation.
I'm good. Yeah.
It's actually a big phenomenon. So
Yeah, people were obsessed with it. And I'm not trying to get that freaking song. I forgot what it was called.
the one that won the Oscar.
Everyone got it stuck in their head, and I'm not trying to be on leave with that song stuck in my head all the freaking time.
God.
So no.
Well, take your time if you want. Just tell us later. But yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe's like, shut up and just move on.
Right. He's got to go to bed.
Cried pearls. I've never seen any of these. Just go through your list here. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
And with
Thank
that,
you both.
thank you guys for doing this week. Next week's to be continued. And just a little recap. Our Airplane, the movie, is doing great. We're getting a lot of good positive feedback. And this week, for that guy, we're trying to complete our sentences just for you.
Hopefully we did okay.
Yeah, let us know. And with that, we'll see you next week.
Next week.